Hi, I'm Dan Chambers of Chambers Law Firm. In this particular video, I'm going to talk about the federal safety valve provision. Now, it's kind of a weird phrase, but what it's designed to do is it's specifically focused on nonviolent drug crimes. If you're being accused of a drug crime, you might be eligible for the safety valve exception. Now, why is that important? Well, under federal law, if you meet the qualifications for the safety valve, and I'll go over a couple of the requirements in a moment, you can avoid mandatory minimum sentences. That's a thing in federal court. So for example, in the old days, before the safety valve, if you were caught with a certain amount of drugs, for example, you might be looking at a mandatory minimum 5 years in federal prison or 10 years in federal prison. It was mandatory, the judge had no discretion and had to impose it. But as we've progressed as a society, and recidivism is something that we're trying to avoid and that we actually want to rehabilitate our people that are committing crimes, we've now gone to the safety valve. The safety valve was passed to allow nonviolent drug offenders to avoid those mandatory minimums I just talked about. Now, who qualifies? Well, you have to have minimal or no criminal record. You have to cooperate with the government and tell them everything that you know about the crime you're being charged with, sort of a cooperation clause, if you will. You have to have no firearms with you during the commission of the crime, no acts of violence, and there's a couple of other requirements as well, a total of 5, but those are the most important. Now, if you meet those qualifications, you can then go to the U.S. Attorney and say, hey, I think I qualify for the safety valve, and because I do, I'm outside of that mandatory minimum. I'm entitled to probation or maybe only a year in federal custody. So it's a big deal if you can qualify, but it's complicated. There are things that can disqualify you that are trapped in the fine print. So if you're facing a federal drug crime in particular that doesn't involve any violence, you might qualify for the safety valve. Give Chambers Law Firm a call. We'll take a look at your case, give you a free consultation, and hopefully avoid a mandatory minimum sentence in federal prison. We always provide a free consultation, so give us a call. Thank you.